On June 8, the football world was shocked by Lionel Messi's, the 2022-2023 World Cup winner and world-class player, decision to join the MLS's Major League Soccer Inter Miami club for a 2.5-year $125 to $150 million deal. Messi, having played in La Liga and League One, is believed to make easy work of the MLS clubs and, while doing so, bring soccer to the biggest stage of US's sports consumption. However, this move, seemingly beneficial for the sports industry, may have some long-lasting effects that could damage the MLS more than benefit it in the long term. Here are 5 reasons why Messi's move to Inter Miami may hurt the MLS. Reason 1. Financial imbalance. Lionel Messi is one of the highest paid and most expensive players in the world. His potential move to Inter Miami could significantly skew the financial landscape of MLS, creating an even greater divide between wealthy clubs and those with more limited resources. This could hinder the competitive balance and make it harder for smaller market teams to attract top talent, potentially leading to a less competitive league overall. Reason 2. Lack of competitive integrity. Messi's arrival at Inter Miami, given his exceptional talent and status, could potentially give the team an unfair advantage over others in the league. Critics might argue that it undermines the principle of fair competition and the idea of building a team through organic growth and player development. It could also create a perception that teams need marquee signings to succeed, rather than focusing on long-term strategies and investments. Reason 3. Disproportionate attention. While Lionel Messi's arrival would undoubtedly generate significant attention and media coverage for Inter Miami and MLS as a whole, some may argue that it could overshadow other deserving storylines and players within the league. This disproportionate focus on one player could draw attention away from the growth and development of domestic talent, limiting exposure for other promising players and teams. Reason 4. Aging star narrative. If Messi were to join Inter Miami later in his career, it could reinforce the perception of MLS as a retirement league. This narrative suggests that the league primarily attracts aging international stars looking for a final payday, rather than being a destination for prime-age players or a platform for developing young, local talent. This perception may hinder MLS's efforts to be recognized as a top-tier league on par with the European leagues. Reason 5. Long-term dependency. The signing of Messi could potentially create a dependency on star power rather than sustainable growth. MLS has been striving to improve its infrastructure, develop academies, and invest in youth development to foster long-term growth and competitiveness. If the focus shifts primarily to signing high-profile players, it might divert attention and resources away from the league's broader developmental goals, hindering its overall progress. It's important to note that these points are hypothetical and based on potential concerns that critics might raise. The actual impact of Messi's move to Inter Miami on MLS would depend on numerous factors and could have positive aspects as well. Regardless, for the millions of fans in the US who look up to Messi now have the ability to see him in person playing for the Inter Miami club. If you found any of this information useful or informative, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel.